I really liked Christmas with Jerks for two main reasons. The characters are really likable, and I'll talk about them in a moment. But also, I found this very funny, and it's very unusual that I will laugh at Christmas rom-coms, or rom-coms in general. That's not to say I don't enjoy them, but I don't necessarily find them laugh out loud funny. But there were several moments in this that I thought were genuinely very amusing, and I won't share them because I don't want to give away, obviously, the funny stuff. But I thought this was pretty decent. This was released in 2023. It's directed by Leanna Adams and Kristina Arjona, written by Leanna Adams, and we have a cast including Leanna Adams as Eve and Tyler Buckingham as Ace. And it's a good job that they're both very likeable, because for the bulk of the film, they're the only two characters we see. There are plenty of scenes with other characters, but for the most part, we are following their journey and their journey together, because Eve is spending Christmas in her sister's home, and her sister's not there, and she doesn't know that Ace, who is looking after her sister's dog, is also going to be in the house. And the moment where they meet each other or realise they're both there for the first time, it's a pretty amusing scene. Embarrassing for the characters, but very funny. And Eve wants to be on her own. She doesn't want anybody else to be in the house. But not only is Ace dog sitting, but he's also injured. He's recovering, so he can't exactly just leave, even if Eve said, I'll look after the dog, you don't need to be here. He is injured. There is a reason for him to stay there. So as the film progresses, of course, they spend more time together, and I won't say any more about the specifics of what happens, but I really enjoyed this. The narrative is very good. It definitely is a good story, but as I said, for me, the two highlights, I guess, would be the characters and how well they're written, the really great performances, very likeable characters, and also the comedy. As I said, it's very rare for me to find a rom-com genuinely funny, and this one is very, very funny. So really, really enjoyed that. The Christmas aspect, I really liked. Some scenes are more Christmassy than others. If you don't like films that are completely in your face with Christmas, that's okay. This one's not quite as sickly sweet, but there is enough festivity in this for me to say, yes, it definitely feels like a nice holiday film. And honestly, there's nothing about it that didn't work. There's nothing about it I didn't enjoy. I think Christmas with Jerks is a pretty decent narrative with some very strong characters and performances. Visually gorgeous as well, really beautiful to look at. The house itself is a really nice space. We're not completely in the house, we do go outside and things as well, but we do obviously spend quite a lot of time in that space, and it's a really nice environment. I really thoroughly enjoyed it. For the most part, it's quite an easy watch, and there are, of course, times when it maybe gets a little bit more sentimental, but it never really gets that heavy. And honestly, from start to finish, I really liked it. Christmas with Jerks is a really solid film, and if it sounds like something that might appeal to you, then I'd say it's definitely worth watching.